Evening, folks. It's Muttley again. It's time. It's Hump Day, and time for the Kruse Control Show. And here's our host, Brian Kruse.
Hey, everybody! Welcome back to Kruse Control. I am your host, as always, Brian Kruse. Welcome back, everybody. Happy to see you. GR's doing his best. His voice is still a little wonky, a little messed up today. Thanks for being here, guys. Happy Wednesday. It is July 16th, 2025. Welcome to Kruse Control, the home entertainment news. Guys, I'm so happy to have you here. It's going to be a fun night tonight. A lot going on as always. I feel like there's always stuff happening on a Wednesday before we go live, and I built the show earlier, but it's okay. Good to see you, Queen. Welcome back, everybody. Excited to have you, but very quickly, guys, off the top. Gun. The Naked Gun's coming out August 1st, and a lot of people are going nuts about this online. They've been doing early showings, and a lot of critics have been seeing it, and they're saying amazing things about it. They're super excited. They're saying that it's funny as the original one. It's just as funny. You're not going to miss out on this. The funniest flick they've seen in some time. Likewise, other critics, places like Variety and IGN, say they're extremely complimentary about it, saying the film is as close to the original as it could be. What's up, Edward Hyde? And there's even like a review came out saying this about it, that it made them laugh the whole time. They couldn't stop. It was like going back to the original franchise, but also there's a sequence apparently they said that made them laugh so hard out loud, and they haven't done that in a long time. And they call it holy hell, the most funniest thing they've seen in a long time. I hope it's great. Liam Neeson, guys, I hope he does fantastic. And I'm happy to have you guys back here on a Kruse Control, guys. Happy Wednesday. And joining me back, Emma Peel's like flop. Damn, Emma Peel. That's rough off the top. And joining us back, as always, is that thirsty daddy himself, Mr. GR Waters. What's GR?
It's Muttley to you.
You sound like Muttley. If people know who that is, that's, of course, the dog from the original, like, what was that? Like, the
daddy in the house.
Dick Dastardly.
Dick Dastardly, yeah. That was a long time ago, GR. How you doing besides the voice, GR? You doing any better today?
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm falling apart.
GR, don't fall apart on us. You got too much life to live, GR. Calm down. You got to take it one day at a time, all right? You can fall apart a little bit at a time, not all at once.
They give me lots of good drugs, so that makes it okay.
All right. That's a great thing, GR. Take care of yourself. What do you think about this, quickly about this Naked Gun? Will it be as good as they're saying it's going to be, do you think?
I hope so. I love the original, and I would love to see this one take off.
I hope it does, GR. It looks, I mean, that last trailer I was kind of iffy about, but if people are loving it, hopefully they don't hold back. It has Seth MacFarlane doing the whole thing, so he's always got some nice comedy up his sleeve. I hope it's great, GR. I hope so. Fingers crossed, right? Wacky races, right? Fingers crossed, GR. Welcome back. You guys are going me. Get that voice going, GR. Welcome back. Come on.
Me.
Good enough. Good to see you, GR. Good to see you.
All right, thanks, Brian.
And joining us back on Kruse Control, guys. Of course, it's a Wednesday. It wouldn't be here if it wasn't a Wednesday. A day that ends of the Y, that smack dab in the middle of the week. Welcome back, our comic king himself, Mr. Sean Sutherland. What's up, Sean?
Hello, everyone. I'm here. There's a storm going on outside. It was a great day for comics. Brian, can I share two of my picks? All right. Can I do that?
Go for it, man. Go for it.
Cool. Thank you, Jim.
Go for it.
One of the best ones that came out today, Absolute Batman number 10. Second issue in the Abomination arc. Deals a lot with Bane. We get our first look of Ultimate Killer Croc. Very good. And then kind of a reset for the story. Not sure where it's going to go here. But Red Hood 13 came out. That's again from Ghost Machine. Very talented Jeff Johns. An MSU alum. You got to support him. But yeah, go check out those books and any others. Support your local comic book store.
Yeah, always
Thank
support
you for having
him.
me back, Brian.
Yeah, good to have you back, Sean. Happy Wednesday. How you been since? It was last week.
Sean's here.
Yeah,
I was here last week. Yeah, I was here. I know you forgot me. It's fine.
The weeks are like blurring together for me right now. I'm doing so much live streaming. I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah, the fact that July is nearly half over-ish. Yeah, it's crazy to me. But yeah.
What up, Sean?
So there we are. Hi, Peppy. Good to see you.
He's always happy to have you here.
Pep Star Shalom Ding Ding Music.
Cheers.
Cheers, man. Happy Hump Day. We got a lot to talk about. Red Hood, Emma Peel says. There's some comic book stuff we're going to talk about tonight for sure, you know?
Yeah, no, there's tons of good stuff out there. Saw Superman on Monday. Looking forward to talking about that a lot.
Dude,
Yeah.
we're going to talk about Superman because I've been waiting
San
to hear
Diego
about you, how you felt.
Comic-Con's this week is coming up this weekend too. So he's got the ring for it. Look at that.
But no one's going to be there, man. No one's going to be there. We'll talk about that. They're not doing, like, DC's not there, Marvel's not there, a bunch of Sony's not there.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Welcome back, Sean. Good to have you, man. Good to have you as always. Also, join us for the very first time on Kruse Control. A dear friend of mine. I'm happy to reconnect with him. Amazing actor, man. We worked years ago. He's been dominating on the East Coast. Welcome to Kruse Control for the very first time. Give him a round of applause, Mr. Luke Martin. What's up, Luke?
What's going on? Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player.
What's up?
To the honeys getting money, playing niggas like
this in California right now. I wish I could go to Comic-Con. I really do. I think
Right?
it's a more intimate experience with not so many big vendors going out there.
It's going to be definitely different. I know a lot of people are saying, like, why are these people not here? Why are they not actually, bringing in new content here? But it's a weird year. Yeah, Superman out right now for the DC stuff. Marvel's got Fantastic Four. It's a long time down the road for Doomsday, so they got nothing really to show.
Yeah, I think maybe next year is where they're going to be aiming with a lot of that stuff, though.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Well, Luke, welcome for the first time. Tell the people about yourself a little bit. I know I've known you for, it seems like decades at this point.
It does seem like decades. An actor, lover of the arts, been doing stage for the past couple years, and headed back out to Los Angeles soon. But it's been a journey, just working on my craft and becoming the actor that I want to be. And I've been writing a lot and just putting myself into passion projects, really.
I love that, man. I love to hear that too. Stage stuff. I love theater. We were talking about it before. I love theater too.
Yeah. It's such a different world from just acting on screen. I mean, everything from the way your body moves to just even the way that you say each and every word, and the subtleties are different because they're not as there, but then in a certain ways they're even more there. But
nuances,
the tiny little nuances, absolutely.
I love it. I can't wait to have you back here, though. We gotta hang out. It's been too long.
Nice to have a new face on the show. How you doing?
Peppy's happy to have you here, as always.
Yeah.
Pepstar.
It's good to see you, Pep, again.
How you doing, Pepstar?
Fantastic.
Yeah. Well, welcome, Luke. We're gonna have a fun time tonight. Happy to have you. What do you think about that whole thing about Naked Gun? Can it be good? You think it's gonna be good?
Liam Neeson does not disappoint, especially when it comes. He's got great comedic timing for somebody that is such an action star. He's got such great comedic timing, and I mean to fill in from the old Leslie Nielsen, Naked Gun. I mean, which is just one of the most classic things that exist. I'm excited to see it. I got to.
No OJ in this one. No juice.
Totally forgot about that.
No juice allowed. No juice allowed. Thanks for being here, man. I'm excited to talk to you tonight.
The guy playing his son, Brian, the young man playing his son, in the first trailer that they put out, he killed it.
He was great. He looked at his dad. He's like, no, he didn't want it. Didn't want it.
No.
Sean, are you excited about that too? I didn't ask you. Excited about that Naked Gun?
Oh, of course. Yeah, I think we talked about it a while ago. But yeah, it seems like a snappier, kind of more quicker based on the cuts. I'm excited.
Do you believe the people, the critics out there saying it's gonna be like that good?
I'm primed for good news. I don't know if you guys are, but shit sucks. So let something good happen for once. Why the fuck not?
Let's make some good stuff happen. The juice is buried, Emma Peel said. Oh, jeez. Okay, Emma Peel. Thanks for sharing that with us, guys. But speaking of
he is, Brian.
Why, it's true. But I'm just saying. But guys, there's always stuff going down on Kruse Control. You know that. Let's speak about some good news. It doesn't matter what day. It can be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every week. There's always one thing going down, guys. You know what that is, Queen. That's a lot of breaking news. All All right, everybody, the very first thing on top is the Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four. And Fantastic Four, the runtime's not what people expect it to be. It's going to be an hour and 55 minutes. Now, originally they were saying it'd be 20 minutes longer, all these little rumors going around online. And it's like, you can't really believe that stuff. People like to get in there and say, oh, this has had to be what it's being. Now, Superman was actually accurate. When they did the Superman one, it was like 2 hours and 5 minutes. I was shocked that was accurate. Guys, it's going to be great. I'm excited for Fantastic Four, the next big movie of the summer. Hopefully it is as fantastic as they are saying. But I'm more excited about this Alpha Gang. Guys, I keep hearing about this Alpha Gang movie, and this seems fascinating to me. It's like an alien-type movie. What's up, Queen? Breaking news. Yeah, this alien-type movie. We got big casting coming around. Chris Pine just attached to us. Lily Rose Depp just attached to this. Kelvin Harrison Jr. actually just attached to this from Mufasa, The Lion King, and Donna Bay. New characters being attached, but also think about who they've already announced for this before. Friend of the show, Dave Bautista, guys. Love Dave. And also, on top of that, Cate Blanchett. And Cate Blanchett plays the leader of the aliens, guys. If you haven't heard of this yet, it's directed by the Zellner brothers. We talked about this a while ago. The Zellner brothers did this thing called Sasquatch Sunset, which sounds like an alcoholic beverage to me, but that's cool. I would take a Sasquatch Sunset on a Saturday night, any night of the night, or any night of the week. I would tell you right now. But it's about a biker gang. It's an alien group that comes down to the Earth, and they're trying to dominate the Earth, but they're dressed in leather-clad outfits as a biker gang, and they're trying to stop emotions from happening on the Earth. So it's like a dark comedy, but I'm interested to see it. More casting coming. Let's make that happen. Let's shoot in L.A. Let's shoot in L.A., guys. But I got to tell you, it might be tough because of the red tape still. And this is one thing that still drives me nuts. The Los Angeles County Board came forward. The supervisors, they had a little meeting today. It was actually yesterday evening. And they said, okay, we're gonna vote unanimously to cut all the red tape, guys. We're going to start helping out LA, which sounds great on paper. But the problem is they already passed, as I said on Kruse Control before, they already passed all that 5-year deal with Film LA, keeping all the red tape the same as it is for 5 more years. So, I mean, a little bit late to the game here, guys. A day late and a dollar short, if you ask me. And of course, they had that verbal agreement that they could change it. They could help the red tape go away. We're talking about what they want. Recommendations for removing the red tape would be this. They want to actually outline and help strategies to help permits become faster, help fight delays, clarify fire safety requirements, digitize contract processes with the actual sheriff department, and improve access to filming in regional locations, parks, public lands, and also trying to help the public-private Greenland Fund to sustain long-term industry growth. And they're pushing for it. But the problem is they should have pushed for it before they signed a 5-year deal with Film LA. And the Film LA president, Paul Audley, came forward and said, this motion models how local government should do its part to support the film industry. And today's vote will be a vote to support the industry that needs every bit of help it can get and reaffirms its vital role in the economy. But nothing about doing it, because they're not going to do it, guys. I'm going to say they're not going to do it, and I wish they would do it, but at the end of the day, they got a 5-year deal, and I think they're going to stick to that, guys. It bums me out. It bums me out. That's why I'm running for SAG-AFTRA president. We got to fix L.A., guys. We got to fix L.A., and I'm happy to see people unionize, though, because IATSE has unionized the SNL VFX department. Finally, guys, they have ratified their very first contract. Congratulations to them. Getting some rights, getting IATSE, one of the biggest labor unions here in L.A., and the 15-member group now unanimously vote here in July to ratify their contract, and now they're officially in, and they have their very first deal. And honestly, they were getting wrapped around at SNL. They were paying them low wages. They were doing little digital shorts constantly. And they were complaining, like, this is not union rights. Like, you're a union show. Why are we not unionized? So they were able to get involved. Now they're getting healthcare benefits, annuity contributions, kill fees for artists hired for projects and then canceled after or before completion. So they actually get fees now if they cancel while they're mid-work too. Also helping them fight against AI as well, so they can't be replaced in the visual effects world. That happens all the time, guys. We've been talking about that constantly on the show. So, I mean, I hope this does work out well for them. I know IATSE will have their back. Yeah, original content, Emma Peel. Find the original content. I got one more for you guys. Original content right here. The Goblin is coming. Now look at this guy. I love this is a picture and all the traits of this guy right here. David Mickelson has had his project picked up. Now this guy is like nobody pretty much. He's from like Washington State. He was in Kentucky for a while doing independent short films, and he went to film school. He dropped out and he wrote a script called The Goblin. And he actually shopped it out to all the different agencies in LA. And William Morris Endeavor, one of the biggest ones ever, this guy's contract up, picked up his whole script, which you never see happen. It never happens. And they shopped it around to all the local people, and it got picked up by A24 for a $6 million budget. $6 million budget. That's what I'm saying. And that's pretty big for this guy. At A24, they usually do around $10 million budget. Yeah, cute dogs of appeal, right? It's raunchy. It's supposed to be like E.T. meets Ted. You know, Ted, the whole teddy bear coming to life, the whole, again, you guys know what I'm talking about, Mark Wahlberg, Ted. But it's supposed to be Seth MacFarlane. But people say it's hilarious, it's raunchy, it's different, it's new. I'm all about giving new people content, to let them direct it too and write it. So that's a big move for someone that really has only done little things before. Hopefully that's a trend that moves forward. So I think we have to start doing more of these like 10 million low budget movies. You do a bunch of these low budget movies, and then all of a sudden there's more work in LA, there's more content, there's more people getting jobs, and there's also more of a chance to actually succeed when you actually film something. Because not everything can be a big budget movie like Superman, and we can't always have that. But I tell you, one thing about Superman is we got Guy Gardner, guys. And Nathan Fillion came forward talking about how his Guy Gardner was a little bit more PC in the Superman movie, but now in the DC universe, over there at HBO Max, we have Lanterns coming, guys. And I told you about Lanterns before. That's the whole thing where they're doing like a kind of True Detective form with the Green Lantern Society. And they got 3 Lanterns involved, and one of them is actually Guy Gardner, Nathan Fillion's character. You got Aaron Pierre as Jon Stewart. You also have Kyle Chandler in here too as Hal Jordan. And the one thing that Nathan Fillion said about this, he said, I have never dropped so many F-bombs in my whole career than I have during this one production of Lanterns. I was like, they're really going there, guys. I'm excited to see Lanterns. It also shot here in LA, which is always a fantastic thing for me. Bring work back to LA, guys, because you won't see Harry Potter shooting here, guys, but you will see the very first stills coming out, because Harry Potter, the TV series, also on Max, is officially showing their first looks. Here's Nick Frost as Hagrid. He looks great, guys. I love Nick Frost. He deserves more work. Good for Nick Frost. And we got our official look of Harry Potter as well. And again, this kid, he's starting off young. They went through like 40,000 people to actually find a Harry Potter. And I guarantee his life has changed forever. But he looks like Harry Potter. He's a little bit more, I don't know, he's dorky a little bit. He's young. He seems almost younger than Daniel Radcliffe than he started. But good for him, guys. Harry Potter's coming in 2027. You think guys think it'll be good? I hope they stick to their source material more like they say they're going to. Unlike Resident Evil, guys, I was excited about Resident Evil. They said originally they were going to go to actually go to the mansion and do it original and kind of follow the actual storyline. No beehive, none of that stuff. Actually get into it. And now apparently Daniel Reitman reported that they're actually going to be a whole different story with a whole different character, all different. And Kreger, who's directing it, is going to make it his own. Guys, I'm womp-womping this. You have great source material. Follow the source material. I love Resident Evil, guys. I played them all as a kid. I was right there on the original PS1 watching this, playing this, going along in the mansion. I wanted to see this great. I'm kind of upside down about this too. Are you guys excited for something original Resident Evil? We tried that before. Let's go to the source material. And I'm appeal. A lot of people aren't actually supporting Harry Potter because of that as well. So we'll see. I was talking about it on my morning show, and people were saying they're going to be canceled after one season. And I'm like, I don't know about that. I think this will go at least 2 to 3 seasons, and I think it'll probably still be a massive success. Because you know what? It's going to go a long way, guys. Oh, the places you'll go with Harry Potter. And all the places you go are coming forward, guys. A new movie. The places you go, Dr. Seuss movie with Ariana Grande and Josh Gad. Now, they've announced that they're actually the leads in this. They're not saying who they're playing, if they're going to actually... Guys, let me stop right there, because there's really not much of plot for all the places you go from Dr. Seuss. It's just really like, all the places you go here, you go there, your life will go, it'll be great. So there's not really like a massive plot. So of course there's gonna be liberties here, but I hope these two do great. Now, of course, it makes sense why Ariana Grande is cast, because it's being directed by the Wicked director, John M. Chu and Jill Cutton. So together they're doing this. So they probably cast her. I'm guessing it'll be a musical. We got a release date of March 17th, 2028. Josh Gad's busy with this. He's doing Spaceballs too. Good for him. Oh, the places you go. And I got to tell you, if you go a lot of places, do not wear super tight pants, because you might get a hernia. You might get a hernia, apparently. Sookie Waterhouse, guys. If you don't know who she is, she was in the Daisy Jones and the Six, an insurgent actress turned musician as well. She disappeared from social media. Everybody went nuts about it. And she said because she wore very tight pants, got a hernia, got hospitalized for a long time, and she's recovering. She'll be back, guys, in August. A lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. Don't wear tight pants. Don't wear tight pants. Sean, put your tight pants in the garbage, man. I want you to get a hernia. I don't want you to get a hernia.
Too late. I'm full of hernia. Full of them.
Man. Hernias everywhere.
I'm filthy with hernia.
Loose fits, man. Loose fits.
Right? I just think of... Did you ever hear that Weird Al song, Living with a Hernia? That's all I think about.
I have not heard that song. I love Weird Al.
That's a real thing? All right.
Yeah, I didn't want to hear it again, Brian.
One more time. Living with a hernia. It's living in America, but you know the. Okay, guys. I get it. I get it. You guys make fun of me. A lot of breaking news, everybody. Are you okay, Sean?
I'm great.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, thank you for being here on Kruse Control. A lot of breaking news. I have spoken enough. Now it's that time that my guest gets some time. So it's that time. Put that 1 minute on the clock. It's time for some hot takes. Let's do it. All right, everybody. Now it's that time for those hot takes. This is that time to put 1 minute on the clock, and all my guests get 1 minute breaking down all their hot takes on all latest breaking news. Now, can they make it before that bomb blows up? That is the question I ask every day at episode 357 of Kruse Control. I can't wait to find out who will win tonight. Let's go on over to the panel, guys. Luke, you're not going first, man. I'm going to tell you right now, we're not going to make you go first.
Thank you. Yeah.
I mean, GR might try to make you go first, but we're not going to do that, GR, right?
No, I'm not that mean. In fact, I'll go first. How's that?
Wow.
So you can warm that. Look at that. This
All of
guy.
that scored. Wow.
Gentleman and a scholar, Luke. A gentleman and a scholar, this guy, the thirsty daddy.
What a guy.
Right.
We want you to warm that voice up, GR. So let's warm that up. Let's get these hot takes going. Are you ready for it, GR? What stands out the most to you tonight? Anything exciting for you the most on those breaking news topics?
I like the hernia story.
There you go. We got to have one ridiculous story, right? If they're not all ridiculous. So, all right, GR.
Exactly.
Here we go. I feel good for you. Without further ado, GR, let's make those hot takes happen. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Fantastic 3, only a minute 55. A normal runtime. What a concept in the 3-hour movies. The era, whatever. Alpha Gang, an alien invasion comedy. If I've ever heard an oxymoron, that's it. LA County to reduce red tape. Bullshit. Excuse me. Saturday Night Live finally in the union. Good. They deserve it. They've been treated bad for too long. A25 making Goblin. You know it's going to be good. A25 doesn't put out bad stuff. Sounds like Leonard's going more adult, shall we say. A new Harry Potter, who gives a shit? But they fit the parts. New Resident Evil. New Resident Evil. That just sounds more like a name ripoff than Resident Evil. Follow Pachinko, good ads. I like both actors. And an hernia with tight pants. She squeezed in. It was her ego getting ripped up.
Great hot takes, GR. Great hot takes. He made it happen with that voice even, guys.
God bless you.
I'm going to call GR hernia pants now. How about that, guys? No, maybe not.
I don't think that's good. No, don't do that.
No, I'd have to be up at this level to do that, right?
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
So much worse. It's so much worse.
Is it so much worse? I don't know. Very, very brave, GR. That's what Emma Peel says. Okay. What do you think, GR? Should we go over to Sean next and let Luke wait? Or Luke, you feeling like you want
I think because he...
Go ahead. We'll save it.
No, Luke said he wanted to go second, so let him go.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Let's go.
GR's throwing you out there, man. Okay, here we go. It's gonna be good. No pressure. It's all fun and games here on Kruse Control. We're just having a good time. All right, man. I know you got this for the very first time. Let's go. It's hot take time. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Fantastic Four. I think it's good that we're having a shorter movie because our attention spans have been shortening for a long time. We don't have to sit through a 4-hour Harry Potter movie, although that's all right too. Alpha Gang. Chris Pine. I even saw that Leah Seydoux is attached to it. Also Channing Tatum. I mean, they're bikers from the 1950s who are also aliens. Can't go wrong with that, I guess. LA County needs to raise every incentive that they can to help actors stay in Los Angeles to work. So many productions are going this way and that way. They're going overseas because it's cheaper than to shoot in Los Angeles. And that's not okay. It's pushing actors out of the place they need to be. SNL, thank God, they needed this, especially because with AI coming up, I really think that they need full protection on their visual effects rights. This is absolutely something that has to happen. Let's see. Goblin, Ted MHBT, what can go wrong with that? With a puppet. Lanterns, Nathan Fillion with a Jim Carrey haircut from Dumb and Dumber and F-bombs. That's awesome. Harry Potter, I think it's going to be wonderful. John Lithgow, for goodness sakes. Resident Evil, I miss my little bit.
Throw your hands in the air and use a true player.
Great hot takes! Great hot takes! You may see.
It always does.
It goes so fast. It's like before you know it, it's done. 1, 2, 3. That's great for the first time you made it through. A lot of people don't make it through the first time, so.
Right there at the end, it gets really, really crazy. I mean, I'm really excited about the people that are working on all the places that you go, because the guys from The Greatest Showman that are writing original songs for that, and I'm very excited about that.
I love that. That's a great production. I mean, and I love the movie too. The movie was so good. It was so good with Hugh Jackman.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's incredible. I mean, I knew he could sing. I didn't know. I knew Zac Efron could dance, but I didn't know that he. I mean, I remember High School Musical, but you know.
Yeah, but it was so long ago. It didn't even seem like he really had what he had in that movie, and it was so good. And even like that bar sequence was so good. Them in the bar.
Oh my gosh, that was kind of the scene that got me hooked completely into the movie, because there's just something so. It felt like a classic movie, a little bit in that moment, and they don't make movies like that too often anymore.
I never saw it.
Sean. Sean.
Me either.
Thank you, GR.
Sean.
Thank you, GR.
Okay,
Appreciate
well,
that.
You're welcome.
put it on your list because Groot told you to do it right there, right, Groot?
No.
Oh, you're calling him Groot now. Okay. I was
Hey,
like, I don't have a Groot.
I am Groot.
He started it before. Great hot takes, Luke. Great hot takes. Let's slide it over to Sean now. Sean, how you feeling about these hot takes? You feeling good about them tonight?
Pretty good. Good. A lot of good topics here. Yeah. Looking forward to riffing in. Let's do it.
It's nice when there's actually some stuff happening. Monday was like, we're doing stuff. The struggle was real on Monday, but it was still fun, as always. But all right, here we go, Sean. Without further ado, hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Fantastic Four runtime. John Malkovich got cut. Spare us that great Russian accent. If it can be a good movie under 2 hours, let it be. Space Jam only needed 98 minutes, and it was a cultural milestone. Alpha Gang, I liked it better when it was called Biker Mice from Mars. Look it up. LA County Red Tape, more PR spin, bullshit, disappointing, things can't move in the right direction. However, SNL VFX stuff, that's a great news. Good luck. Hopefully that continues. A24 The Goblin, what is this, a Danny DeVito biopic? Ayo. F-Bomb Lanterns. Nathan's Guy Gardner was a bright spot in a blindingly brilliant Superman, but good to see you can embrace the dickishness of the character. Harry Potter, good for Nick Frost. Who's Simon Pegg playing? I bet it's Dobby. Resident Evil, a damn shame. Go check out George Romero's Resident Evil documentary on YouTube. We're never going to get a true adaptation. Oh, the places you'll go? I guess Joss Gad's got to do something to bid his time for Spaceballs. Hernia Jeans, bring back pajama pants.
Great hot takes, Doug.
Pajama pants. That's what you need. Let everything hang out. No pressure. Elastic waistband. You're gonna have a great time. Pajama pants. 2025. There you go.
I feel like they're still out there. There's people still rocking those all day. There are people still rocking those.
Pajama pants. Who doesn't go to sleep? I wear pajama pants. They're great.
I like how Emma Peel said that Fantastic Four is going to be DOA.
You're fucking wrong, Emma. But yeah, John Malkovich got completely cut out.
Yeah.
He's not even in it. It's hilarious. A whole subplot of him being a Russian scientist talking
John
to apes
Malkovich.
is
I was
gone.
looking forward to the Russian accent. It was
I wanted a Rounders era John Malkovich in the Fantastic Four. It would have been great. It's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone. Matt Damon shows up.
Oh my god.
Matt Damon.
Oh, Brian, I did watch Mickey 17 this week. By the way,
did you see it? Yeah.
thought of you.
That
and
voice,
the
man.
terrible voice.
Hey guys, Mickey 17 here.
Anyway, that was good stuff.
It was
yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
fun movie. It was still a fun movie, but I mean, it was a little bit long for me. 20 minutes long.
Fair. I agree. There were some points I was like, I don't need this scene. Cut this back. Just get to the good shit. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, guys, great hot takes across the board. Now it's going out to you guys right there. It's time for you to vote. I am starting the poll right now. You tell us who you think should win hot takes today. Excited to find out who will win for episode 356 of Kruse Control. Wow. It's crazy. We're gonna hit 400 before you know it. And then Paul said he's going to come back for 400. I'm going to contact that fool and make that happen. But guys, thanks for being here. While you guys are voting, it's time for a quickie. All right, everybody's got time for that quickie. This is that time. I put 10 minutes on the clock, and we break down all the latest breaking news and more of a discussion piece while you guys are voting, because there is so much to talk about as always. We're going to have some fun conversations here. So you guys vote right now, and I'm going to start that clock, and we'll start talking about all the latest breaking news. I'm going to go over, because Luke's new here, so I'm going to go to Luke here very fast. So Luke, again, out of all the breaking news, we're talking about the Harry Potter thing a lot, of course. Do you think those kids are going to be like, is that a good time to start start their career that way? Do you think those kids will be okay?
Well, I mean, anytime I've read a lot about the actor, Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson,
Rupert Grint too.
These guys. I mean, this was their entire childhood. They weren't allowed to play, football. They were allowed to play like tennis. But growing up in this type of environment, it's going to be a different kind of life. But I think if they have a proclivity for acting and it's something they want to do, I think they should jump into it. And I am all about getting a bunch of new actors in there to put their spin on it. I love what Sean said about who's Simon Pegg going to play, because I literally thought that as soon as I saw Nick Frost, I was like, is Simon in his beard or something? Where's he at? Because he's nearby. He can, because
he's in a bush.
He's definitely coming. Yeah.
He's going to pop out at some point.
I like the idea of him being Dobby, though. I think that would be a perfect character. And that's who I'm excited about, to be honest.
Dude, and John Lithgow was like, people were giving him like a lot of trash about that. And I'm like, he's like, this will be the last thing of my career pretty much. It's like 10 years. Right. He'll be in his 80s at that point, and he's going to go out being Dumbledore. And so to me personally, that's a big decision, of course, as an actor. But I think that he's going to be perfect as Dumbledore. I know there's a lot of hate about J.K. Rowling with the whole thing. I understand that. But I mean, to have that chance, it's great for him.
Right. And she's executive producing it. I think that, the flagship creator of this entire franchise, I think for her to be connected to it will give it room to grow to even bigger things, regardless of the political leanings or whatever. I think that creatively it will be the right choice. And John Lithgow, I mean, is he one of the first Americans to break into the Harry Potter world? Because Americans weren't even allowed to audition for the original Harry Potters. They wanted to keep it as British as possible, which I understand, but it's I'm excited that he's going to be in there. And
me too.
The kids, it's just a wild life to grow up that way. But
I can't even imagine. I mean, I'd be all about it, but I can't imagine. Mm-hmm. You think that LA will be okay? Let me ask you. I know that's a heavy question. That's a big question. But with all the red tape, they're talking. There's all these conversations about cutting the red tape, helping out. Then they're passing things behind closed doors to actually make it harder. To me personally, I feel like we got to start talking those conversations out loud and addressing those. But do you think it'll ever change? Do you have hope for LA?
LA, it kind of is the best place to make a movie, and then they kind of make it a very difficult place to make a movie. They make it more, you got people going to, starting a new studio in Texas, and then Nashville's always trying to get a proper studio going. And I mean, when these states give good incentives to the production companies to actually build a studio and film a movie there, and tax breaks and things like that, the thing is, Los Angeles doesn't have to do that because everything's already there. And but it pushes people out, and people go to Vancouver, and I think that's a great film market there as well. But I mean, I think we have to be careful, maybe even in a municipal legislative way to vote in politicians that are going to help cut that red tape completely, because everything is just kind of a placeholder to move the goalpost a little bit further to make it seem like something's happening when nothing really is.
Yeah.
And we need to protect the actors, and that's what it's about. But it's also about having a place where, Hollywood feels like Hollywood again. A place where, no, this is where movies and magic is made,
This is, and you're right. There's so many things we can do here. We have Big Bear not too far away. We can have snow.
Right.
We can have the desert. We can have all the sound stages. We have backlots. We have everything. We have third, fourth generation people that understand the craft, the art of it all, that are sitting on the sidelines, not able to actually make a living anymore. And it's unfortunate these politicians haven't been saying something for years. It didn't happen overnight. It happened throughout time, little things every year until we got to where we're at. So it's going to take a long time, but I think we can switch it around, but we have to really start fighting for every little thing every day.
Absolutely.
And I'm worried about that red tape thing, but we'll see. Fingers crossed. If I get in there, LA, man, I'm gonna shake it up, man. Shake it up. We're gonna have some fun.
And I mean, Los Angeles County is a massive piece of land. I mean, I think it might be the largest municipal county in the entire country, other than Jacksonville, Florida, actually, or just in front of Jacksonville, Florida. But I mean, there's a lot of space, even within their jurisdiction, that they can do so much with if they would just even just give more back to the filmmakers themselves.
We have to do that. And I hope we can actually do that. We just need more content, more people, more opportunities here. I hope that it was great that lantern shot here. And we had actually like Nathan Fillion here apparently dropping F-bombs all over town, right? Apparently that was his thing.
Good. Stay in character.
Weird.
That's great.
Doesn't that seem weird after he did have the big like middle fingers throughout the whole thing during Superman, right?
They were just coming over and knocking out tanks. It was fantastic. That was good. That was, that's kind of what I expected for this movie. I didn't think we'd get the full Guy Gardner. So I'm excited to kind of hear. I think Lanterns is probably the thing that I'm most excited for, especially when it was first announced. I was like, fuck yeah. Lean into the space cop stuff. Lean into the true detective nature of Green Lanterns. You got Guy, you got John, you got Hal. It's fantastic. I hope Kyle shows up. Big Kyle fan as well. We'll see. These are just Green Lantern names. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Everyone knows these. These are first name basis, right? Yeah.
Even Kyle. You said Kyle. I think Kyle Chandler, who's playing in this already. So I'm like, I don't know who
he's Hal.
He's Hal. Yeah.
Anyway, it's fine.
All right.
It's fine.
It's going to be good. Hopefully, they don't give a big middle finger to the whole franchise and the Lanterns. I hope they do good by it. I hope they do, Sean. I'm intrigued by it, and it's shot here, which is always something that I love. Bring more work back to LA, help people out, and also do the comics right. And I know you're really excited about the places you'll go too, right? Is there a plot there?
I don't see it. I don't know. That was like my middle school graduation book. Like we were like in 6th grade. There was like 200 of us. We were all in the cafeteria, and they read that book. And I'm like, what are we doing here? What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Summer yet? Is it summertime? I don't remember there being a story, right? Like this is like, did they make Redfish, Bluefish a movie yet? Did that happen? Are they making that one first?
Maybe.
Maybe they should. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's just counting. The whole fucking book is about counting. What is that movie? I don't know. I don't get that one.
I have no idea.
I'm not looking forward to that one. I don't know. Like Josh Gad is whatever. Ariana Grande, fine. What the fuck is the story they're telling? I don't know.
Hopefully the music's good. Like Luke was saying, the music might be really good though.
Josh Gad, I think, is an incredible talent when it comes to that. I've loved him ever since 21. Like and he does a little singing in that too, just for a second. But he's such an interesting musician because. I mean, like even in Beauty and the Beast, he was just incredible in that. But I think they're doing it, whatever it is. But I don't know how long they're going to be able to film anything. A 25-minute movie like The Grinch or something, but the short one, the cartoon version.
Hey, we've been talking about weird things they're making, right, GR? Like the Mattel things. We got the Magic 8 Ball. We got Hungry Hippos coming. We got Monopoly coming. Right, GR? It's like they can do anything, it seems like these days.
That's not real? Come on.
Real.
No, they're making lots of stupid things.
Oh my god.
Lots of stupid things. That's how it goes. They're just having fun. Barbie did so well, and so they're like, let's go run off to the races and see what other video or other board game can actually do well for us. And that's what they're going for.
That's the wrong lesson from Barbie. That's the absolute wrong lesson from Barbie. We talked about this 100 episodes ago. What the fuck?
I know.
We did not learn our lesson.
They're not listening to Kruse Control. That's the problem, Sean.
No one's fucking learning lessons. Jesus.
But, they look at money and say, "Oh, we made $1 billion. Let's make another one."
Yeah,
at least they're doing some original content. The Alpha Gang is coming. We also have this guy doing this Goblin movie, which he has a little bit of experience, but it's cool to see that actually happening. Someone getting a chance like that, right, GR?
Well, I like to see A24 having control. I mean, everything they turn out seems to be good.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they're doing great things. It's lower budget, so you can make more things. Even I like that one Talk to Me where they touch the hand and it's all this psychological horror movie thing. That was really cool.
Great. That was really fun.
Such a great movie. And they might go well. This is gonna be like E.T. but E.T. meets Ted. Is that something you'll watch, GR?
No, but I might. Yeah, A24 does it. It probably is going to be good.
Come on, GR. You're going to watch it. You're going to watch it. Oh, that buzzer. That buzzer.
Thank you. The time ran out. I didn't have to answer.
I want an EP to fight like Celebrity Deathmatch style. I think that's the way it should go.
Now that's my kind of show.
Let's get it on. I love that show so much. Stone Cold was always there too. For some reason, we had Steve Austin there. It was fun. And also, they're saying it's gonna be a puppet thing though. It's gonna be a puppet alien type deal. It's raunchy. It's adult. That. Oh, we lost GR. We lost GR, guys. We lost GR. Sean is on the edge of his seat about that as well. You can tell.
No. Yeah.
Okay, before we move on, because we can go quickly very fast. We got a little bit of time here. So, guys, do not wear tight pants. That might cause hernias. I'm just going to say that out loud. Nobody wears super tight pants. I think we learned that lesson today, right? That
was an ego thing, Brian. It had nothing to do with that. She wanted to look good, so she had to put on those tight pants.
And she probably looked good in those tight pants. I bet she did.
And look what happened.
Again, living with a hernia. I'm sorry, I'll stop. Guys.
Shut up.
I'll stop. I'm happy IATSE got a deal finally. That's amazing with the SNL, those VFX guys. I mean, they're fighting AI big time right now. So, for them to actually get that deal, that's amazing for them. And I'm right, Luke. It's a great deal. People need to be unionized more. We're losing unions more and more, it seems like. And we got some big ones here in Hollywood that can stand up and help people.
And if any department needs a union, it is the visual effects people right now.
Absolutely.
With AI coming up, the more restrictions that we can place on that, and keeping the jobs in the human world a little bit before, because we know AI can make things quicker. We know it can do it more efficiently at times, but it still cannot be as ingenuitive and unique as the human mind. We just can't.
Yeah, I mean, human creativeness is still always going to overpower that. If you ask me, there's something that's a certain special thing we bring. And until it gets to that point, which I think is a long ways down the line, hence why I said our contract for SAG-AFTRA should be human performer, human actor. We could just do that. We could be done with that as opposed to simulated performer. Why are we saying simulated performer? And AI will not call themselves a human yet, Sean. Not yet. One day they might call themselves a human.
And the people we got to watch are the studios, though, because the studios will do anything to save money.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, at the same time, I don't know. We want to be able to make maybe not as much content as humanly possible. We want to put ourselves into things, but there's a lot of people that, I mean, we live in a time where we're making more movies than we ever have in the history of the world. We are making a lot of content at all times, and anybody with a phone.
Yeah. And AI, they're going to start making $50,000 AI movies within the next 5 years, too. They're already talking about that. So,
completely AI generated.
Completely across the board. Yeah. We'll see what happens with that, guys. But great quickie, everybody. Great quickie. But we do have a winner of Hot Takes. Oh, guys, you have voted. You have spoken. We do have a winner of Hot Takes. It's going to be one of these men. Who wins? Will it be G.R. Waters, a thirsty daddy?
Not today.
Or maybe Sean Sutherland?
Maybe. All right.
Oh, could it be Mr. Luke Martin?
I don't know. Maybe.
You have spoken. And our winner of Hot Takes is Mr. Sean Sutherland. Congratulations, Sean.
Thank you, Dave.
Yeah.
Wow.
St. Peter,
Another
don't you
win.
call me
My
cause I
God.
can't go.
So
I
honored
owe
to be your
my
champion
soul
this
to
evening.
the company store.
Yeah, can't wait to continue to do this. I guess definitely go check out if you're looking for a pretty cool Resident Evil thing. The documentaries on YouTube, George Romero's Resident Evil, pretty interesting. There you go. That's all. I'll leave it there. That's my thing.
We didn't even talk about Resident Evil. We forgot about Resident Evil.
I know.
I mean,
And there's too much. There's a lot of news. What are you gonna do?
yeah.
Can't talk about it all.
Can't talk about it all. No.
No.
But for you, Sean, we can always talk about some comic book stuff. And Superman, guys, is back in the news because they want to do a couple spin-offs. Can we talk about that, guys? In Comic Corner. Let's do it. So, guys, if you saw Superman over the last weekend, of course, we're going to the second weekend, making it's made $230-some million right now, so doing pretty well, but still hasn't made its money back. But still, I bet the second weekend will still just as good. But two big characters that everybody's been talking about is Mr. Terrific, who's played by Eddie Gothard, and he's great. I like Eddie, and he's so good. He's so good. And Skyler's also good as Jimmy Olsen. But Jimmy Olsen's like a whole different character. He's like the ladies' man. I guess every girl wants to be with Jimmy. He's got some kind of like awkward, kind of suave feeling for him. But because of this, I guess people love him so much, James Gunn already has ideas for a Mr. Terrific spinoff and a Jimmy Olsen spinoff, kind of in the lieu of what they've been doing with Peacemaker over there on HBO Max. I want to see more of Eddie as Mr. Terrific. Like, he actually won me over quite a bit in Superman. And Jimmy Olsen, he's good and all, but like his own series, I just don't know if that's necessary, guys. I think I know where GR stands on that overall. But give Mr. Terrific an opportunity. He's fantastic. That's fun. It's, again, kind of a hero's journey on his own right. Find out more about his character, see more about his technology. And but Jimmy, like, it's going to be like at the Daily Planet. I just don't know how that's going to work right now. But we'll talk about it, guys. What do you guys think about this? A lot happening here with Superman. You know what? Because I know he's going to be short, sweet, and to the point about this. GR, how excited are you about these spinoffs? Do either of these characters deserve a spinoff over there on HBO Max, in your opinion?
I'm sorry. The hero, yes, he was good. I like him.
Mr. Terrific,
Jimmy
yeah.
Olsen, I'm sorry, that wasn't Jimmy Olsen in that movie.
Oh boy, not my Jimmy.
It's not GR's Jimmy.
Not my Jimmy.
But GR, right? He's a whole different character, and I think he did good though. GR, he was fun.
He's a good actor, but that doesn't make him Jimmy Olsen.
Do you see any kind of path that can make a full series out of his character though, without having all the characters from Superman there?
In a word, hell no. Okay, 2 words.
But Mr. Terrific could work, I think, because they could do his own kind of storyline, take him in a different direction, right? And like do backstory, maybe do the Justice Gang as well. That could be fun.
Yeah, he was good in the movie. I liked him.
Yeah, Eddie did great. I saw him on the red carpet, GR, and he was like, they were talking about Superman. He's like, this is the first time I'm actually seeing it. Because everyone was telling him, hey, you're stealing the show constantly. He goes, I'm stealing the show? I didn't know that was a scene stealer. People are calling me a scene stealer. He goes, I haven't even seen it yet. What's up? How's it going? I'm like, yep, not my Jimmy from 1940s, Jordan says. Welcome, Jordan. Jordan's giving you trouble on a Wednesday, GR.
He's not a Jimmy Olsen from the 60s.
I don't know. It's intriguing. I'm fascinated by this. You know, they're trying to build off this DC universe and make a whole new thing. So they're two fun characters that are different and told fun in the storyline. So, like, why not? I mean, I don't know. Luke, did you see Superman yet?
I haven't seen it yet. I'm excited to see it. And like Jimmy Olsen was actually something that I had read about. Skylar Gisondo.
Yeah.
When he received his audition, he had no idea he was going in for the audition of Jimmy Olsen. He thought he was auditioning for Superman. And he got in and they said, no, it's for Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, okay. And it was like, that makes more sense. And then he got it. And, you know, he's a great actor, though. He's like everything has been great.
And he's a lot of fun because he does have this, like, he still kind of has the awkwardness about him in it, but
Absolutely,
it's just like
yeah.
all the women are like kind of flirting with him and winking at him and stuff as he's like, what am I doing? What am I doing? It's like, you know, when you're like 17 and you're like 16 maybe and you're first dating, maybe even 12. I don't know. These kids are getting younger dating, but maybe you're just first dating and you're seeing the girl across the room. It kind of had that feeling for me. It was fun.
Right. I'm excited to see his kind of like awkward humor, almost like Adam Brody, Seth Cohen is from the OC, just kind of the goofy, awkward but charming humor that he always brings to any character. And if he can play it like that, I don't know. I'm excited to see it. I'm going to try and see it this weekend.
Yeah, you should check it out. Jordan said better than CIA Jimmy from the Snyderverse. Yeah, he felt more like in line of like the tone of it all. But what do you think about this too? A movie does great, and they say, okay, now what kind of side stories can we do? Do you think that's a good idea right there, or do you think it could actually hurt the idea of what Superman brought to the big screen?
I don't think it could. Depending on what the story was, I think that it could absolutely help and maybe even improve the Superman story. I don't know what they're planning on doing with this Superman ongoing, but I mean, depending on the actors wanting to do it, I mean, it almost feels like it's just like a wrap up of kind of how they do the Marvel universe of everybody's in everything, and they just got to flip around and this and that. I don't see any harm in it. Sometimes you get really good spinoffs. It happens. So depending on what the script looks like it could absolutely be incredible, or who knows, you know.
Dude, Peacemaker. I don't know if you've seen Peacemaker over on HBO Max, but that's one that like John Cena played a character where he was kind of an asshole, kind of the villain, you know. And then they were able to take that character and make him a lovable villain in the actual series. So much so, I think it did even better than Suicide Squad. And you kind of fall in love with what that character could bring. And now he's even bigger than he was before. So you're right. Characters sometimes can thrive in their own series in a way you never expected them to.
Right.
I mean, it's more work for actors.
Think about Better Call Saul, stuff like that. I mean, taking a character out and just like creating something so dynamic and able to stand alone, even without. But I mean, all of the other content only adds to its lore, really, and how great it can be. You know.
It's great. It adds like that a whole kind of world starts developing around you now. And that's what I think James Gunn wants to do. He wants to start showing everything happening around. I'm just not sure how you do Jimmy without having like Lois there, or maybe unless he goes on a road trip or something crazy happens with his girlfriend maybe, or something, you know, it's like a whole separate story. Maybe they could do something like that, which, you know, the sky's the limit with writing. You never know.
You never know. And I mean, depending on what projects they're all working on, you know, so much of the time scheduling just makes something not work at the end of the day. But if they can make money off of it, they'll do it, you know.
And they'll go for it. They will go for it. Yeah. I know Sean saw this finally. He saw it on Monday, right, Sean? You saw Superman?
I did. I saw it Monday, yeah. So pretty fresh.
Pretty fresh, not too long ago. That was just like a few days ago here, Sean. Man, what do you think? Knowing that you've seen it now, you saw Mr. Terrific. I know you knew Mr. Terrific from the comics before. You knew him from the lore. Is he Jimmy and him, you both know them from the comics. So do you think they're true enough to the comics that comic book fans will like it? And is there anything in this world where they can get their spinoffs? Do you see anything?
I see it for Mr. Terrific. I'm having trouble with Jimmy Olsen, much like my panelists here. I think a character like Mr. Terrific, how the hell what does fair play mean on his sleeves? What's with the fucking T? How do the spheres work? I think that there's a lot to still kind of unpack there. You know, he's not the first Mr. Terrific, right?
Oh, really? I did not know that.
There you go. There you go. Spoiler there, I guess. But I feel like there's enough there. I really liked his performance. I thought he was very believable as the character. You know, he's supposed to be one of the smartest persons in the world. I felt like he was not super detached, but definitely felt present. I did not need that extra credit scene at the end. Don't save yourself the 5 minutes of sitting through. You don't need that. Made no fucking sense. But and that guy and like that actor is definitely he's been he's gone on record saying, you know, it's like I got kind of fucked over by the Marvel movies, well, the X-Men movies, because they killed off Darwin, his character, so early, and they promised they'd bring him back, and it never happened. And he's kind of looking at this as another shot at doing something right with a good character. But yeah, I think Mr. Terrific's got a couple different ways to go with it. Jimmy Olsen, on the other hand, I don't know what they were doing with him being a Lothario. What was going on there? There's a word. Look it up. GR knows it. My actual theory was, before I saw it, was that Jimmy Olsen was the kaiju because they kept focusing on the kaiju's eyes, and the actor's eyes kind of were the same color. Something I thought that'd be cool. In the history of comics with Jimmy Olsen, they gave that man a lot of weird superpowers throughout the ages.
Really?
Oh yeah, he was a giant turtle. He called Giant Turtle Boy. He had a giant brain. He was a mental powers man called Super Brain. What else here? Speed Demon. He had super speed. Elastic Lad was him just being able to train. Sure, cool. I didn't know that.
What's the Newsboy Legion too? You know the Newsboy Legion?
I do know the Newsboy Legion. That actually, those characters have recently reemerged into current continuity of DC Comics. Thanks again to Jeff Johns and the
James Gunn's totally doing that. I guarantee.
I mean, it'd be weird. It'd be certainly weird.
That's what James Gunn likes. Is weird.
I know, and that's great. Metamorpho was great in this movie. I'm not sure why we had to have his son this early in the game with baby Joey. Very strange. But if we're getting a Jimmy Olsen, if we're getting a Mr. Terrific, that means everyone in this fucking series can get a movie. I don't know where they're going to go with this, but yeah, I definitely would love to see more Mr. Terrific, explore the Justice Gang, explore his origins a little bit more. I think that'd be cool because we haven't had a Mr. Terrific, to the best of my knowledge, in a live action movie. I know we've had him in animated. Don't come for me in the comments here. But yeah, I think the character of Mr. Terrific, I give a shit about that, and I think it'd be cool to explore some of the themes and some of his backstory.
I just want to ask you the overall, Sean. Did you believe that Superman was a hit? Do you think it was a hit? Was it knock it out of the park for you?
I enjoyed a lot of the movie. Do I understand? I'll say this, and this is spoilers. Sorry, guys. I don't know if that's what actually, no, I'm not going to do spoilers because someone hasn't seen the movie yet, and that's not fair.
No, it's okay. Go ahead. It's okay.
No. It's not even a huge but like some of the I understand what they're trying to do. It felt bloated at times. There were almost too many characters in some of the scenes. There were too many things. Too many like bit players were trying to it was crazy to do. Shout out to Heavy Spoilers. Shout out to Screen Crush. The breakdowns that those guys did on the Easter eggs was fantastic. We got a little shout out that Gotham City is within driving distance of Metropolis. There was
right there.
There was a couple scenes there where people were getting on the bridge, and I was like, "Oh, exit for Gotham City, interesting." So yeah, I had issues with it. It was enjoyable as all hell. It was I liked seeing not a nigh omnipotent kind of Superman, someone that's a little fallible. You know, he struggled. Like there was a point actually where a buddy of mine, he came in from the movie and Superman was already on the ground and Crypto he goes, "Did I miss something? Did they fucking start the movie halfway? What happened?" So that was very funny. But like it was good to see a Superman get his ass kicked a little bit. Yeah, there's just a lot to like here. And like I think it'd be very easy to be like jaded and be like, this isn't my Superman, this isn't my Jimmy, whatever. But like This was
Is that a shot right there?
No, God no. Why would I love GR? There's just a lot to love about it. It's a positive movie. It's fun. It's kind. The characters are treated like three-dimensional beings. There were too many of them at times, but by all means, it was still a very. Honestly, I haven't even mentioned Lex Luthor. Like Nicholas,
he was so good.
Nicholas,
Hoult
give
was so
him
good.
a movie. Give him a Lex Luthor movie.
He was so good, man. Put him in the best Lex Luthor.
Really impressed.
Acting his ass off.
He showed the character, like just the range that he showed, the consistent kind of seething, like resentment for Superman. It was amazing to see that. I was very happy with Nicholas Hoult. So yeah, you're gonna love.
He was the best actor in the whole movie.
That's arguable. Yeah, GR, that's very arguable.
He was so good. He was so good. I think that what he brought to the table was like just the little nuances he had too, just the little things he did. Absolutely. And like even like how he ramped it up. And James Gunn said he was like hardest on him because he knew Lex Luthor had to really stand out.
He had to. Like even when you consider the other quote unquote like villains or whatever in the movie, like that was the most fleshed out. And like that's not to say that the engineer didn't have her chance to do it. I still think it was a really weird usage of a specific version of the engineer. I could go on about the engineer. I got all that shit in there. We can do a whole sub video on the engineer. We're not going to do it here. Don't worry.
We should do that, Sean. We should do a sub, just like a kick in with Kruse. Okay.
Wait till they fully announce the authority, and then we can do a whole deep dive on the engineer if we want.
James Gunn said one day. He said he's still trying to figure that out. So that's not happening anytime soon.
Fine.
Sorry, man.
Hey, trust in Gunn. I would say for an opening salvo for the first big massive release for the James Gunn DCU, well done. Very excited to see where it goes from here.
Yeah, I'm intrigued too, man. It was fun. It's like a live action comic book. That's what it was like a live action comic book.
Yeah, it felt very real. Felt very, very realized.
Cartoon.
Ink to film. Yeah.
And I saw it twice. I already saw it twice. I went the first time, and I was kind of weird about it. So I went back rethinking about how I was, taking it in. But yeah, because I'm used to super. I wasn't high, not that time. But I'll tell you this:
he was high on popcorn.
I know, because I'm used to Superman being like, Superman has those moments where he's like always in charge, and he's always like the lead, and he's got that persona where he's got everything kind of like, I'm the man, like he flies into space and he thinks about everything and looks down at the earth and he's analyzing stuff. We didn't have those moments in this movie, but I realized that he's like supposed to be like 30 years old in this movie. He's only been Superman for a few years.
Yeah.
He hasn't grown into that. He hasn't realized how to become that figurehead, that leader, that persona. And I think that's what I didn't realize going into it. And then when I went back thinking about that, I'm like, okay, he's like a kid kind of still figuring it out.
Well, what I really liked and what felt really earned was even though they got not a ton of screen time, Ma and Pa Kent, that relationship, like really to me, like solidified why he was who he was. Like even the little bit of interactions that you got from there. And I think
that was my least favorite.
What do you want? Kevin Costner? What do you want?
I wanted Kevin
Costner. Kevin Costner being like, hey, go let those kids die. Don't save me in this tornado. Bullshit. I think if you're really looking for that kind of Superman where he's serious about it, he's a little bit more refined, a little bit more contemplative and planning and strategic like that, wait for Pa Kent to die. Because I think like that was such a seminal moment in the Superman comics themselves that I think was a really good turning point for the character. And I think if that is in the plan for Gunn for however many Superman movies we get, I think that's where you'll see that turn. So
maybe
that's Jordan's point right here. Very true. Of all the iterations of Superman throughout it, if you read anything and you go saw Superman, you're super into it, do yourself a favor and check out All-Star Superman by Grant Morrison, and then his version of New 52 Superman. I felt like that stuff I could draw exact parallels between what James Gunn put on the screen and what was in the page there. Like that felt very like good reference points for that, especially the designs of the Krypton, the Superman Fortress of Solitude robots. like even that stuff like felt very lifted from All Star Superman. So I was very happy to see that.
Yeah, and Alan Tudyk, guys. Alan Tudyk was still awesome.
He's great.
Like the best voiceover artist in Hollywood right there. I love Alan Tudyk. I know it's a lot, Luke.
I'm so excited to see this movie. I'm going to have to tomorrow morning, maybe. I don't even know. Like, I just want to see it. I'm just excited. And
Someone's gotten a matinee, I'm sure, for you. Yeah.
I'm excited to see Nicholas Holt. I've watched him since Skins back in the day, like old school British TV in Bristol, and he's just grown into such an incredible actor. I knew he was going to bring it. He talked about he was worried a little bit because he talked to the guys who had played Lex Luthor before and was just like, what do I do? And it's
Jesse Eisenberg wasn't big shoes to fill, though. Let me tell you that.
I think he's a great actor. I just don't know about.
When did he talk to Hackman? Did he talk to Hackman? Did he get a chance to talk to Hackman?
I don't know.
You know, he actually said that he should never done Lex Luthor before. He said that he thought that ruined his career. That's what Jesse Eisenberg said. No, Jesse Eisenberg.
I agree with that.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think the world was ready for that take on Lex Luthor, to be honest with you.
The Mark Zuckerberg version.
I think this is the best take. This is the best take of Lex there had ever been.
Nicholas Holt, your favorite Lex Luthor? That's your Lex Luthor? Is that what you're saying, GR?
GR?
This guy knocked it out of the park.
Oh, wow.
Luke, I'm going to tell you something. It's your first time here, but it takes a lot to impress GR. It takes a lot. So I'm telling you right there.
Well, I mean, he's one of. I think he's one of the best up and coming. I mean, he's not up and coming really. He's there, but he's
when Brian recommended I check out Renfield, that to me actually like kind of put me in the man. There's something about Nicholas Holt, and I've liked him previously, of course, but he was. I didn't really enjoy his Beast. Let's be honest, but I really liked him in Renfield.
He's good. Really good.
And he was great in this. So go for it.
And Nick Cage was great in Renfield too. I mean, I enjoyed Nick Cage though. And we're getting National Treasure 3. We talked about that on Monday.
Well, we still need a Tim Burton Superman movie, don't we?
Dude, that would be awesome. I wish it would have happened.
I was looking at Nick Cage's his photos in the bat suit. The Superman suit. I'm thinking Batman right now too.
No, that's right.
But I don't know. It just
the closest we'll get is that shitty Flash movie vignette. That was it. That's all we're gonna get.
That's all we'll get. Yeah.
That's all we'll get. That's fine. Not for us.
It's probably best.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
Some other alternate universe Kruse Control is talking about it, I'm sure.
Yeah. They're talking about how he's back and we're excited that he's flying through the sky one more time with his light up CG Christmas lights on him.
Spiders. Oh yeah.
I don't know. Get Nick Cage. Appreciate Nick Cage always. But guys, Jimmy Olsen and a Mr. Terrific spinoff series coming. What do you guys think? Let us know. There's a lot happening with Superman, a lot happening with the DC, but also a lot happening with those Emmys, guys. I feel like everybody got nominated for an Emmy. Can we talk about that in our feature story of the night? So people are talking about snubs, talking about the Emmys. I'm like, everybody was pretty much nominated here. Look at it. Severance got 27 nods. Penguin, which I was shocked, got 24. The Studio, I was like, this seems so niche to me, that show on Apple TV Plus with Seth Rogen. But that guy's got 23 nominations. White Lotus, 23. I mean, Andor got 14. The Last of Us got 16. Some of these shows I was not expecting to get so many nods are getting nods. I mean, the Menendez brothers got 11. The Daily Show got 8. I'm like, the Daily Show? The Bear got 13. Of course, we knew it would. Like, so many big shows, and it's great for them. Harrison Ford got nominated for an Emmy. Kathy Bates got nominated for an Emmy. I'm amazing for both of them too. I'm shocked by Severance, but then the thing is that people were talking about the snubs. They're saying that Squid Game should have got nominated, but it didn't. And Squid Game's a great series. I really enjoyed it. We shouldn't have done the baby. I'm still going to say we shouldn't have the baby at the end, but it's okay. I still enjoyed it a lot. I'm surprised they didn't get something. Is it something to do about not being filmed here? Maybe. That might be a controversy. People are saying Selena Gomez should have been nominated for Only Murders in the Building. I'm like, no. I like Selena Gomez, but no. She's there. She's a great job, but I just don't see why You would, I mean, I don't know. Diego, they're mad about Diego not getting it for Andor. I'm like, I was surprised that Andor got 14 nominations, let alone like Best Actor, and they had like 9 people nominated. It's tough, guys. You can't have 15 people for every category. They're like, why did YouTube not get any? Why did John Hamm not get nominated for Your Friends and Neighbors? I'm like, because nobody watched that show. Sorry, John Hamm, I love you. You know what I mean? Allison Janney for The Diplomat. Yeah, great. I love her too. Seth Meyers, because Seth Meyers sucks most of the time, and once in a while he's funny, guys. Let's go with the panel. A lot of nominations, guys.
Great, wow.
Once in a while, I love Seth Meyers. Most of the time, the day drinking. I like when he does day drinking. When he does that, I always laugh my ass off. If you guys want to watch him day drinking, it's hilarious. But he's hit and miss for me, guys. That's, you know, so not everybody can be nominated. I'm shocked by Penguin. I'm shocked by Severance. I love Severance, but like I feel like they were like making up for lost time and getting in there now because they know that show's so good. It took like 3 years to bring it back, and they want to incentivize it to keep going. Just like the Penguin, I feel like they want to incentivize Penguin to keep making great content, and they nominate that much. All of a sudden, Colin Farrell will be like, "Okay, I'm going to come back. Okay, the showrunner's going to come back." They already said that they're getting concepts of an idea. The idea is coming. They're pushing out there for the second season of that. So, Emmy nominees or nominations help move shows forward. Sean, I see you shaking your head. Okay, I see you shaking your head. But these are big for a lot of these people. I mean, honestly, even SNL, like Bowen Yang got nominated for an Emmy. Yeah, I was fair. Like, you know, he's pretty funny on there.
Martin Scorsese, right? He got
I love Martin Scorsese, but I was like, seriously, his cameo was not that good. It was not great, good. Man. It was not
like Brad Pitt doing Fauci got one, and you were like, what the fuck does Brad Pitt have to do with this? Make a sandwich? Like, come on.
Just giving them away. They're having fun.
I've got an Emmy. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's go around the table. Anybody shocks, excitements about that? Were these people snubbed? What do you think, Sean? Anybody snubbed to you? Anything you're excited about? Anything stand out to you?
God, I do think there's something to be said about the Severance stuff. I do think it was a very strong season. I'm not surprised it got what it did. I do think it is a little bit like, oh, we didn't give enough love to it last time, perhaps. The Penguin getting that many was kind of surprising too. It was a good show. Was it a great show? Maybe. I don't know. I haven't really
I thought it was great
through all of the lists. Like I liked it, but like I don't need a second season of the Penguin, guys. Just give me Penguin. Give me Batman 2. That's all I really want. I don't need another Penguin series. I thought it told a pretty decent story. But yeah, no. I some of these are like I'm happy that the Daily Show is still somehow getting work. Getting Emmys.
You're more excited about Love on the Spectrum getting 5, right, Sean? Love on the Spectrum.
That's not for me. I'll ask you this: did Love Island get anything? I lost Brian. Oh. What happened?
We lost.
I don't know.
Oh no! What is this? What am I being interviewed right by? What the fuck was that? Was I in the Terror Dome? What was that?
That was my other phone. It swapped my other phone. Like it was actually kind of cool looking, wasn't it?
That was cool. It's like a disco ball or something.
You went into the Matrix right there, Sean. How about
we went back to the 70s and 80s.
Give an Emmy to the Matrix again. Let's see how that
right.
Go.
We got some to give out.
I don't know if you can do that. I gotta look at the. Go to somebody else. I didn't look at the full noms. All right, I'm sorry.
Okay, well, I'm going to go over to Luke then. Luke, let's talk about some of these too. I mean, I love White Lotus a lot, and I think that that's always going to get nominated for a lot. I think they have a great job. I was more of a fan of the first 2 seasons. I still like season 3 quite a bit, but like everybody got nominated.
Yeah, Andor got nominated.
14.
I've actually been going through Andor this entire week, and I think season 2 is great. It really is. Season 1 was just so unexpectedly good. And I mean, I'm a huge Star Wars guy.
Yeah.
Growing up with the name Luke, you just end up, everybody's like, you know.
You can't get away from it, right?
It's just something that happened. But I have enjoyed watching Andor so much. I think Diego Luna is incredible. I think...
boys. Sorry. My bad.
I think so many storylines happening in the second season, it ends up taking away a lot of time, like screen time, away from some of the main actors. Forrest Whitaker got nominated as a guest star, and I think that he is great in it. He really puts himself into it, just like in Rogue One. I love that this is connected to Rogue One, the same characters, and it's just I think it's a very, very cool story about how everything began with the Death Star, and then of course we know what happens to the Death Star eventually. But
why? What happens?
Sean's like, what happens to the Death
Star? Sorry,
no spoilers.
Yeah, I love that it got nominated, man. I was shocked though. I was shocked they'd even give Star Wars any kind of love like that.
Well, exactly, because I mean, it's so easy to overlook the thing that's obviously massive and has been around forever. And I mean, I love that it is nominated for Outstanding Drama Series. And then the thing is, one thing that I've enjoyed so much about it is the score throughout. The music composition, I think, has been absolutely beautiful. And for them to get nominated for a couple of those, I think it's deserved. I still got to move on to the rest of them. I really want to watch The Studio. I have not watched it.
Yeah,
it's I enjoy it. I enjoy The Studio too, but I just think that it feels like it's niche for some people. Like it's like inside baseball kind of,
I felt like it was going to be like that no matter what. It just had to be based on who was making it. And that's just the way it was going to be before the sun rose in the morning. It's just what it was going to happen.
But dude, so many.
Come back to
23. 23 nods though. Come back to me. Sean wants me to come back to him.
I got some thoughts.
Okay. Luke, I'll be back to you. Sean really wants this again. Yeah,
Okay. All right. It's bullshit that Joey Pants got a nod for Last of Us. He was in like 2 scenes.
He was in 2
Joey
scenes.
Pants. That's pretty fucking stupid. Big excitement for the Somebody Somewhere. Jeff Hiller getting a nod. And the writers, Hannon Boss, Paul Thurine, and Bridget Everett. Somebody Somewhere is one of my favorite shows, like, ever. Like, it is about small town America.
I haven't seen it.
It's a quiet show. It was on HBO. It came and went, but it was such a delight to watch. Somebody Somewhere, and I'm so happy that they got some nods here. What else? Rashida Jones for Black Mirror. Okay, she can read fucking scripts for a honey commercial. Like, give me
oh shit.
Hacks got a lot of love on this. Absolutely deserve.
I love Hacks.
I do. The Boys has one, but it's for Giancarlo Esposito. He's again barely on it this season. What the fuck?
Give him up. Joey Pantalone.
Yeah, and then Joey Pants is like, what are you doing? White Lotus is everywhere. Last of Us had a really weak season in my eyes. I'm surprised that, I don't know, man.
How do you feel about The Last of Us in comparison to the comic books? Because I know you're a comic book guy. Or are you a gaming guy as well?
I famously have never played The Last of Us video games. However, I am very into the world that it creates. There is a comic book tie-in. They deal with it a little bit, I think, in season 1, maybe.
Right.
But it's a very cool world. I've watched essentially some great fan out there on YouTube cut together all of the cutscenes from game 1, so you could watch it like a movie, which I really actually enjoyed. And I think that probably exists for 2. I haven't really done that, but man, yeah, White Lotus. Paradise doesn't get, I don't think, enough talk about Paradise either. I'm really enjoying that. Sterling K. Brown and James Marsden doing great. Oh, but Sam Rockwell is definitely going to get it for White Lotus. That thing was just
he was so good.
That monologue. Come on,
in Paradise.
That monologue became.
Yeah,
that monologue became someone's personality for like 3 months. Like, that's just what they decided they're going to do.
They followed that traction. Like, that's me now.
It's Sam Rockwell, though. Sam Rockwell brings it all every time.
That's why I love Moon. You guys ever watch Moon? So much Sam Rockwell, and I love it. Have you ever watched Moon?
Moon?
Great.
Yeah.
Moon.
Oh, it's like Sam Rockwell on a moon base, but it's like a bunch of versions of him, and he's talking to himself the whole time.
Sell me on Adolescence. I'm not familiar with that one.
Adolescence is a Netflix series, limited series, 4 episodes. Every episode is a oneer. Every episode's a oneer. So they go from like a house into a car to a police station. It's all one shot. Every episode, and it's about a kid who is accused of murdering a little girl, a girl at school, pretty much. And it starts with him being arrested. And then it kind of goes from there. And every episode's one shot. It's really cool.
At least thank you.
Cinematically, it's amazing. The acting's great in it.
Even Graham is amazing.
Yeah,
in everything. So. That's awesome. Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, when I saw it for limited series, I'm like, that one should win. You know, it's crazy that even Slow Horse. I mean, Slow Horses. I love Gary Oldman, but that show just keeps going, guys. That has like what is it, five nods, and good for Gary Oldman.
The Traitors is up for an Emmy. The Traitors is trash. Oh my
Shrinking
God.
got 7 or nominated for 7. I mean, there's a lot of these.
Jason Segel.
Jason Segel. He's nominated, right?
Jason Segel, and also Martin Short is up for lead actor as well.
Yeah,
the murders. And I mean, I'm with you. I love me some Selena Gomez with all my freaking heart. I do, but she's there. She does her thing. She's good. But when I look at when I think about that, she's not. It's not there. But
that's why I was like, people are like, oh, she's getting snubbed. I'm like, Selena Gomez,
just another pretty face.
I need to make an apology real quick.
Yeah.
Really quick, The Traitors is not trash. Traitors is great.
I like Traitors. I like it. Traitors is good, man.
I might have just got a little yell from my producer wife. So there you go.
The boss has spoken.
GR, how you feeling about these nominations? Anything standing out to you, GR? You excited for the Emmys even more than anything else now?
No, not at all. The Emmys is the biggest. I'm sorry, but it's of all the award shows, I hate it the most.
Really, you hate it the most? I mean, there's so
I
many
do like the fact that they didn't get your favorite game show didn't get nominated.
What's that, GR?
Come on, we talked about it before the show.
My favorite game show? Oh, Squid Game. Yeah, it's. I can't believe it didn't get nominated for something.
I'm surprised too.
Yeah, well, they didn't have a nomination for the biggest piece of trash on television.
Oh, GR. You got to give that a better chance, GR. That's a great show.
No, it's not. It's a piece of trash.
It takes a lot to get GR excited about something. You know?
What are you talking about? Succession, or are you talking about Squid Game?
Squid Game.
Well, I mean, the first season, it was such a shock to the system. I think when I watched it for the first time, I'd heard people buzzing about it. It was the type of show that comes around that just every, it's literally like the Japanese, the version of the Hunger Games. What's it called? Battle Royale. It's so visceral and shocking that you can't look away. You just can't. And then by the time season 2 came around, it was kind of like, I'm already like grabbing my seat. I'm already on the edge of it. Like, what's going on next? It's, but I do admit I haven't seen this season. But I've heard good things about this season, and then I've heard, it's just more of the same. But I'm still surprised that it did not catch a nomination at all.
Me too. I think it's a good season, but there is like this thing with the baby at one point, and it's just like it really irritated a lot of people. Irritated me a little bit. The acting is still phenomenal. Of course, they wrap it up in a nice little bow that leads to the next season, but they're saying it's not the next season. But we already know that there's an American version of Squid Game coming with David Fincher directing it. So it's like,
oh boy,
yeah. Like Fincher's doing it, and they line it up perfectly for Fincher to take over for the next season. And then they're like, no, that's not supposed to be how we have no idea about that. I'm like, come on, guys, that's happening. They can argue back and forth, but it's a great storyline. It still is. And the games are fun too. There's some new games that are really fun. And there's like a thing going around online where they've been using it for different ads and stuff of jump rope. That's a new game in it where they have different people doing jump rope. Sean, you didn't like it, huh? Oh, you didn't finish it, right?
I never watched it. I never watched the last. Is it 3 seasons now?
3 seasons, yeah.
Okay, I didn't watch 2 or 3.
Well, 2 and 3 kind of
Watch
blend
the
together.
Platform.
You're a smart man,
Platform.
Sean.
Platform 2 is a fucking mind trip. Go see Platform.
Well, check it out, man. You know what I think is hilarious, though? The one thing that blew my mind is that Oscars got 6 nods. I'm like, why is it Oscars getting 6 nominations? That an award show should never be nominated for another award. You know what I mean?
That's just propping up the entire industry, though. That's a fucking house of cards. That's all it is.
Yeah.
They're just trading things. That's ridiculous.
It irritates me. I'm like, seriously? They got nominated last year, too. And I was like, don't nominate them.
It's like the ultimate patting oneself on the back. Oh.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Hey, great job.
Don't break your arm.
Great job. We share producers.
It's hilarious to me. There's a lot that's happening with the nominations. I feel like there is a lot of nods to like a lot of different people. So good for them. I like that Harrison Ford got nominated. I like that Kathy Bates got nominated. I do love that somebody, right? She's so good.
She's one of my favorite actors that has ever existed. I mean, just from forever. Even back into like fried green tomato days, that sort of thing. Like
so good.
I grew up watching her, and she's just a king in the industry. She really is.
And she's a sweetheart. I worked with her on American Horror Story for 3 seasons. And sweetheart.
That's so awesome. That's so beautiful. Yeah.
Like one day she's getting burned at a steak. She's getting burned on the steak, and they did it like in one take. And the director, we went one time, and then she said cut, and she goes, Kathy motherfucking Bates. Yeah, check the gate. Moving on.
So awesome. And the thing, I watched that part of American Horror Story that season because of Kathy Bates. Like, and I mean, I heard there were things that she wasn't willing to do. Like she was I can't do it. But I also think that that's beautiful that as an actor, as someone in this industry, that she was able to stand up and say, I'm not going to do this or this. I'm going to respect myself in that sense. I mean, it's a very, very graphic show. But
it is.
You know,
they push their actors to do some crazy things sometimes on that show.
Yeah.
And so I get that. Like there's some things I see them do. I'm like, oh my God, what do you do? I'm like, and you're there. You're like, okay, all right.
You don't know what Ryan Murphy's going to pull out of a bag. You just don't know.
Oh
Never know. That man controls this town. He's got a lot of crazy ideas coming out of that head all the time. So I'm just like, I don't know how he thinks about it. I have no idea. But you know what? That's why he gets all the deals.
I feel like if he goes to sleep, I wonder what his dreams are like. They're just gotta be nuts.
It's got to be nuts. It's GR is Muttley. That's what it is. GR is Muttley running around playing wacky racing. Right, GR?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's what it is. But the Emmys, guys, a lot of nominations. Sean, anything else? I see you thinking. Anything else in your brain?
No, I'm honestly
Traitors.
Traitors. Great. Well, it's the best. That Traitors is just one of the national favorites. There, it's a great show. Definitely not a waste of your time. Somebody somewhere, go look it up. Hacks had a wonderful season. Glad to see that getting some love. The Rehearsal got only 2 nods. That show's a fucking mind trip in itself. So, yeah, that's great.
Was it Catherine O'Hara? Was nominated
for The Last of Us. She got
The Last of Us. Yeah.
That's for The Last of Us.
She's so good, and she's barely in that too, but she's so good.
She has I think 3 more scenes than Joe Pants, so I think she's got 3 or 4 scenes.
We'll give her 2 Emmys for that. Huh?
That's all you need. That's all you need.
She was very good in it. I will say that she did a lot with the screen time that she had. She was a good presence and a well displayed character. I agree with that. But
yeah.
Joe Pants doesn't deserve that. I'm sorry.
No. That'd be like giving him a nomination for when he was on Dexter Original Sin for that one scene, you know?
He's the guy that fucked over the Matrix, right? Give him an Emmy for that one. You know?
I know this isn't a real steak, but it tastes like a steak. And I want it to be a steak. And so
my mind's telling me.
Scene, man.
How's it going?
Great scene.
What, right? So good. So good.
Things in that movie, man. So many tricky things.
Yeah. I love it. Guys. But guys, what do you think about the Emmys? Are you excited about it? Are you going to watch it? Do you think that this is the best nominations ever? And are you mad about the snubs? Guys, let us know out there. Always appreciate it. I go back and forth about these award shows personally. Sometimes I'm like, okay, I guess. And other times I have fun. I had fun with the Oscars last year. Hopefully this is fun. Hopefully they got a great host and they make fun of themselves a little bit and enjoy it and make fun of the whole evening. And also you give some people who deserve respect for their accomplishments, their work, and all their hard dedication to the craft, which matters a lot in a day where we don't have as much production here in LA. We got to give the people the respect and the diligence for the time they've given. And also bring work back to LA, guys.
Yep.
Thank you for being here as always. Appreciate you, of course. That thirsty daddy himself, Muttley, Mr. G.R.
Have a good night, Brian. I am Groot.
GR, by Friday, GR, that voice will be back with a vengeance. You're gonna have a few screwdrivers and it'll loosen up. That's what it'll be.
That'll work.
Make it happen. Thanks for being here, GR, as always. Hope you had a great night tonight.
It was my pleasure.
Appreciate you, GR. Also, thank you for being here for the very first time on Kruse Control. Mr. Luke Martin, what's up? Thanks, Luke.
Thank you so much for having me, man. It has been a pleasure. It's been a wonderful time. I love talking to y'all about, this is the most fun in the world. Thanks for having me.
Dude, it's fun. I'm so happy to have you here. It's nice to reconnect. Nice to have you here. I hope you had a good time tonight. We have a wacky time here on Kruse Control sometimes, especially on a Wednesday. We get a little nerdy sometimes on a Wednesday. Sean knows what we're talking about there. Thanks for being here. Also, thanks for being here, Mr. Sean Sutherland. Thanks, Sean.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you, everyone else. Thank you, chat. Go support your local comic store. If you're at San Diego Comic-Con, pick me up some shit. I didn't get in, but thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you.
Come on, Sean. We should be there.
We should be there. Let's be honest. Let's try and go next year. Let's get a Kickstarter going to send Kruse Control to San Diego Comic-Con. Let's get going. Let's do it.
Yeah. Let's make it happen. Yeah.
I'm fucking tired.
We got two East Coasters here. Edward Hyde, thank you for being here. GR, thank you for being here. Luke, anything else you want to talk about, like that you're doing, that you want to put out there before we take off tonight?
I'm working on a project, finishing the script now. It is a wild, cerebral group of nuns who find out they have, let's just call it special powers. It's a wild ride, but I'll bring some stuff to you about that in the next year.
All right, send it my way, man. I'm excited for you. Thanks for being here. I hope you had a good time as always. It's fun.
It was
fun
a pleasure,
show.
Man. It really was. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, appreciate you joining us, and also thanks. I gotta have you back sometime. You gotta come join us again.
Absolutely, man. Let me know. We'll talk. We'll talk. What's going on, and hopefully we can reconnect when I'm back out in Los Angeles too.
Can't wait, man. Get back out here.
Can't wait, man. I just want to attack it and just that industry and just the love in my heart and passion I have for movies. And
I love it.
You can't get rid of it once it's in there.
It doesn't leave. It's always there. It's stuck with you, which is a great thing, if you ask me. Once you find that passion, that drive, and it latches onto you, that's it. You're done. Game over. Nothing else will be the same. Thanks for being here. Also, thank you, Queen, Edward Hyde, Emma Peel, out there, everybody in the chat right now. Thanks for joining us on Kruse Control. Jordan popped in at one point. Appreciate you guys as always. The numbers keep going up because of you guys, so thank you for being here. We're at 18,130 or 20 or 22. Yeah, because those numbers keep going up. Please like and subscribe. Join our Patreon if you can. And as always, everybody, spread that love, spread that word. But you gotta tell your friends, your family, your uncles, your aunts, your grandmas, your grandpas, your great grandmas and grandparents that were friends with GR back in the medieval days. They met Peppy Piss on them, and they became best friends for the rest of their lives. Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate you as always. Have a great night. And until next time, everybody, see you Friday. See ya.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the pep star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.